Some may think that Lena Waithe's identity as a black queer woman has held her back. But that assumption couldn't be further from the truth. People assume that because I'm black, or because I'm queer, or because I'm a woman, that those are going to be the things that I'm bumping up against all the time, Waithe said during a virtual discussion on Thursday sponsored by the Human Rights Campaign. It turns out the things that made me different were the things that made me stand out. Waithe's appearance was a part of the Human Rights Campaign Foundation's annual HBCU, Historically Black Colleges and Universities, Leading in Truth Symposium, for LGBTQ student leaders of historically black colleges and universities. Waithe has quite the resume to share. She is a writer, actor and producer, and created Showtime's coming-of-age drama The Chi, which premiered in 2018. As someone who didn't have many black lesbian role models growing up, she's become one. Despite the progress Waithe and others have in entertainment and other industries toward representation, LGBTQ and black youth, specifically those at the intersection of those identities, live in a world where they can't always live freely. That saddens me, that they are born soldiers fighting in a war that they never started, she said. She believes the burden shouldn't always be on youth to fix the problem. Waithe said the fights for racial justice and LGBTQ rights are not connected enough, even though both communities are marginalized and disenfranchised in many ways. She said that many people who watch The Chi are aware she's a black lesbian. But when a queer character takes center stage on the show, people on social media, they are taken aback. Someone on social media came to Waithe's defense. Why would you expect a queer black person to have a show where there isn't queer black representation? Waithe said that artists are merely reflecting society as they see it. It really can't be the job of the artist to change the world, Waithe said. It's the job of the artist to reflect the world back to itself. Some people may want to see themselves through a funhouse mirror, or in HD. Everyone sees the world through a different lens. Spike Lee, Tyler Perry and Ava DuVernay are all black directors who will make different movies about their different experiences. As for what contribution Waithe hopes to make in the industry, what I want to do is just support the Black LGBTQ community however I can and maybe support causes in those communities that mean something to me, she said. I want to be able to help them build a space where they can continue to tell stories, which I think is as much a part of revolution as walking down the streets and protesting. Unity may be a long way off, but supporting each other is easy. That we can do today. Waithe is excited for the next generation of black LGBTQ activists because they have megaphones to reach more people, thanks to social media. What is the End SARS movement in Nigeria? See why Beyoncé, Rihanna and more are speaking up. Waithe called the election of Vice President-elect Kamala Harris bittersweet, given the country's foundation on systemic racism. It's exciting to be turning a page, to be walking into a new chapter, but until we deal with the chapters before it, this will continue to be cyclical, she said. The pendulum will continue to swing back and forth. At some point, we have to get to a place where we aren't so divided. Still, we can't not celebrate the achievement, but we also have to acknowledge where we are and how long this took and in the work that we really have to do. Because as we all know, the inauguration is the wedding. But the marriage is going to take work and time and everybody's energy. Our interview, Lena Waithe, Barry Jenkins on creating black opportunity. We're trying to help people out. Important. Pride Month is over, but the work isn't. 5 ways you can be an ally to the black LGBTQ community.